Okay, so I've never done a video on my computer before, obviously, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I thought I would attempt to make a video about how to make Max Russo's magic wand from Wizards of Waverly Place, because that's all the kid wants for Christmas, and we can't find it anywhere. We can find Alex's wand, but that's girly and it makes noise and lights up and requires batteries, and nobody wants that. So I'm going to attempt to make Max Russo's wand. What I'm starting with is a drumstick. Pretty simple. It's a drumstick. Uh, Unfortunately, I can only find a 4-pack of drumsticks, so I'm thinking of just making a couple and selling them. Too bad it's not earlier. I'd sell them for a profit before Christmas. So I have drumsticks, and I have sandpaper. I've got some 60 grit and some 150 grit, so I could start, get the rough stuff off and then fine tune it. His wand is apparently white, so I've got some gloss white spray paint, and it's blue on the bottom, so I've got some gloss deep blue for the bottom. And in the middle, not in the middle, but down towards the handle, there's a gold band. So instead of putting gold on it, I've got a gold leaf pen. It says it adds rich metallic highlights to all your projects, so I'm hoping that it does. And just to make sure I get the line straight, I just grabbed some painter's tape. No big deal. Just any masking tape would work too. So what I started out first was I took the drumstick, and you don't want this little nubby on the top. So I took the little nubby off the wood, and it's not perfect yet, but I cut the little nubby off, kind of rounded the point down. I took the point down a little bit because it depends on how many eyes you want to poke out when the kid's running around with the magic wand. But I took the nubby down a little bit, so it's not so much of a point, and I've been working with the sandpaper to try to get it down a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but you know what? It's going to be sanded down and painted white, and he's not going to know the difference. So once I did that, apparently there's a little ball at the end of it. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to totally accomplish that. But so far I've got a little notch cut into the drumstick. I bought an itty bitty little file. It's triangular, and so hopefully I can make some grooves with it, because apparently his wand has a couple of grooves down the handle. So I'm going to try to make the end here more like a little ball, and then cut a little groove in there. And then I'll paint this white, and I'll paint this blue, and I'll put the little gold band in the middle there. And hopefully it'll be a wand. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I get it done by Christmas, which is like 2 days away. So, yeah, wish me luck. I'll be back. Hello, just wanted to update you a little bit on the wand progression. I don't know if you can see it good. Here, I'll put it against my shirt. Maybe. I don't know. It's getting rounder. I took a little file and I crammed it in the little notch there, and I'm filing it down, and it's not going to be a perfect ball like it is on Max Russo's wand. Look at the camera, not at the screen. But it's going to be close, and the kid that's getting it's not going to notice that it's not a perfect ball. So I'm just going to round this down a little bit more, put a couple notches in, paint it, and it's going to be done. So it's going to be awesome. All right, so I've been filing down, and I've got the lines on the wand here, and they're not perfect. They're not perfect at all. Look, crooked. Very irritating. But I have limited tools, and I just don't care that much. So what I also did is I took some tape, and I taped off the little about 2-inch section that the gold is going to be. And as you see here, I also filed off the writing. There, I left some of it on so you could see. It really doesn't take much. Just take sandpaper and file it down. So I'm going to try to clean this up a little bit because I'm a little too anal to leave it like that. But I don't know how far I'm going to get. And then I'm going to paint it. And this part will be white, and this part will be blue. And then I'll let it dry and take the tape off, and then tape the white and tape the blue and put the middle part in gold. So we'll see how that goes. Well, hello. So this is where we're at with the wand of awesomeness. You can see I taped it. The lighting in here is great. You can see where I taped it. So there's a blue on the end, and there's a white there. So see where I got the end there? And this is how good I did. This with the bottom. I think it's pretty kick-ass. So I've got this empty spot here. So I'm going to tape here. I'm going to tape here. And then I'm going to take my little marker of gold and color that in there. So we'll see how that goes. We have reached finished project. I have taped, I have sanded, I have whittled, I have painted, I have notched, and here we are. There's the end. Not too pointy, but still wand-like. And it's white. And it goes. It's nice and smooth, and there's no writing. Oh, and then there's the gold. And then there's the blue with the notch. And then there's the little roundy, bally nubby at the end. So, finished product. He better be happy with it. So, there you go. And it took a little time. And initial materials were, you know, a little bit of money. But you can't buy this anywhere. And like I said, I could probably make a couple more. So, all in all, I think it's a pretty good job. Shiny, magical, love it. All right, thanks. Bye.